Hey, Mike Miller, that's awesome that you say that. I know what you're talking about, the coast to coast thing. We're doing this because of the passion, you know what I mean? So, and I want to find out some things too. I'll be honest with you. We're not supposed to know everything in the world, but at least if we get a start at it. But let me go into the next song real quick. So like I said, if you're listening to the song, if you're listening to the podcast now, you may want to wait 24 hours to 36 hours before you really make an adjustment. I know some of you all know the answer already. It's a real easy answer if you've heard the song and know the song. So, but the next one is gonna really confuse you guys on this one. So check it out for me real quick, and we'll be right back with you. Hold on just a second. I'm actually gonna fast forward some of these songs because I didn't listen to them before, so that way, because I'm just trying to get to some of the vocals, so that way you can hear some of the main, like the chorus lines of the songs. The chorus lines of the songs. I sent Lisa a link earlier that I wanted to play tonight, but we didn't get a chance to download it. But I'm going to go ahead and play this one now, and then it's Primus, My Name Is. Okay, so if you know the root of it, write it down in the chat. So hold on just a second here. So that was a quick little sample, 30-second sample of Primus, My Name Is. So really think about this, because this one's a little difficult to read, because it's a kind of a rock song by Primus, and it's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna go into the next one. So I'm gonna do 4. Does 4 sound good? 2 more, Lisa?
Yeah.
2 more, and then I'll play some music to run us out, and then it'll be the end of the night for us. But this has been fun. This is the promo for KBLP for the future, for the upcoming episodes. We got 12 to 24 over the next year with several podcasters that we work with. Everybody's going to bring their own conspiracy theory to the table. So make sure you check it out on KBLP. I have 2 more songs to go that I'm going to play. And I want you just to figure out if there's a conspiracy in the songs, or if there's not. Because I've listened to these songs for years, and there has to be more to them than what's being revealed. So let me get into this next one real quick. It's Phil Collins, In the Air of the Night. I know everybody remembers that. I don't remember. It's not written. I don't have the year of it. Do you have the year of that, Lisa?
No, I don't. It was in the 80s, I know that.
Was it the 80s?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs. But let's check it out real quick, and then we'll be right back. So that was Phil Collins, In the Air of the Night, and I played just it's a great song. I know Mike just said it was. Could you hear me, Lisa? Are you there? Lisa Trujillo from Roswell, New Mexico. the home of the aliens. No, I'm just joking. That's cool. Mike said that he plays the drums too. I'm trying to switch back and forth from the mixer to the chat. He said he plays.
Mike, I plays air drums to that song because I know I do. I definitely do. I love that song.
Yeah. So, it's just we're just a podcasting station, but we are available to be syndicated. Mike, he's at and we just do one podcast a week of paranormal activity, where the rest of the week we have jazz, we have old school, we have blues, we have Chris Stevens with he does Storytown like Edgar Allan Poe. We have Denise Harris who does weekly book reviews. So there's a bunch of stuff that we do on here. We do sports. So there's a lot. You look at our list, and we have a lot of different. We have the Walking Dead TWD podcast, which is a really good podcast that a lot of people tune into. I try to answer if they're in the chat. So we only got a few people in the chat. I try to answer all the questions as best as possible while we're on the air. But I really thank you, and yeah, just check it out, and then you'll see that we have a lot of different podcasts, and it's pretty cool. So I have one more song to play, and this song is really interesting because it really creeps. It's really kind of creepy, but and everybody in the world knows who it is. It's been covered probably 5,000 times. So I'm going to actually fast forward it to about 2:15 because I think that's where I heard the vocals that I was looking for.
Okay.
I think that's where they say the vocals at. On this one, I remember. So I'm going to go to 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So if you do get a chance to go through this, go to 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and then tell me if you hear the same thing that I hear or if you hear something totally different. So check it out here real quick, guys. And I want to thank everybody listening in to KBLP with Ike DIAZ and Lisa Trujillo. Conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories. We were supposed to have a couple more podcasters, but they haven't reached out to me tonight. Join in with us. So hold on just a second. Here we go. This is the last one for the evening. That one was really kind of odd. If you understand where the point they were getting into, if he goes there yearly and he asks for something that hasn't been there since 1969, the Eagles, Hotel California, 1977. What's your memories of that song, Lisa?
Memories. I remember there was a big thing about some shadow that was in the album, and that was some. That signature hologram. That was when they had the records, the vinyl.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you ever hear about that? About some shadow that came out in the photo of the.
Yeah, there's so many conspiracies. The reason I played that is there's so many conspiracy theories. There's so many conspiracy theories around it. It's amazing. And Mike just put some information on here too.
That it is not.
Yeah.
The church. There was a lot of that. Of course, that kind of publicity always gets, you know, and it makes sense to publicize good publicity or bad publicity. Good, you know, makes it fail. But what do you think the song means? Because I understood it to mean, or everybody that I know associates that with drugs or some kind of, drug activity, basically. What do you think it means?
Yeah, I'm going to give it 24 to 36 hours to see if we get some chats or some more inboxes. Because there's so much. If you really listen to the song, and if you look at the album cover, just as Mike mentioned in the chat, there's so many different conspiracy theories around the Eagles and just the song alone, Hotel California. I mean, they have several good songs that have conspiracy theories around them, but the song alone, Hotel California, has so many different ones around it. And if you add the artwork to it that we didn't even mention until Mike brought it up. Thank you, Mike. Then basically, okay, so alternate realities. I'm gonna mention it again, alternate realities, because if he's at this place all the time and he tells them we haven't had that spirit here since 1969, what does that tell you? That's why it was so important to. I've listened to that probably 10,000 times, Lisa.
I don't know. It could be, I don't know. Be just about anything.
All right. So it's
been just about, it could be, you never know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're just assuming that song implies, that it means certain things, but what if it doesn't? What if what if we're so totally wrong and it implies something, something totally different?
Yeah. So I'm going to end the night tonight. I want to thank all the listeners. This is KBLP, and we want to make sure that you check out all our podcasts. We have a ton of podcasts tomorrow. You're live tomorrow morning, right?
Yes, sir, I am.
You want to give them your information for tomorrow?
Sure. Join me tomorrow morning for New Mexico Jam. We got some putting down New Mexico style, old school music. I'll also be able, the last 30 minutes of the show, I'll be taking calls, requests, shout-outs through Skype only. So if you haven't heard it, drop by and listen in. I got some pretty good old school going on in there and some trivia.
Do you want to leave your Skype number in the chat, too, or is that something you're working on?
Under 505-634-9677.
Straight from Roswell, New Mexico. She's in Roswell, New Mexico as we speak, and we are going to be doing. I may be in Roswell, New Mexico, investigating that too. So be on the lookout for that.
I'll give you the info too.
I've already booked my flight to Scotland. I've already got everything together. I'm going to the Loch, so people may not believe in the Loch Ness Monster, but I'm going to. I don't even like to call it that. I always just call it the Loch. So before we get out of here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play 10 songs, just for 30 seconds. These are just songs I think that are conspiracy related. We're not going to get back on the air this end of the night. I want to say good night to everybody. I want to thank everybody, but I'm going to play 10 songs, 30 to 40 seconds of the song, just so you check it out and you let us know if you know more about the song than we do, because it's pretty cool, because these songs I've had feelings about for years, and I've heard so many different things about them, and I don't know for sure, but it'd be great to hear other people's opinion. What do you feel about that, Lisa?